point, this documentary has really, I think, showed, for the most part, a summer where I've been able to, although I've had a lot of trips, they've been quick, but more than anything I've been focusing on family and trying to achieve that mythological balance that we've been talking about. But I gotta tell you, this episode isn't like those. This has been a tougher week. It's been a tougher week because, like a dummy, I said yes too much, and I didn't have the foresight to say no. In other words, I took on too much. I'm here in the Silicon Valley, and over the course of 4 days, I've taught 6 workshops, and I feel like all I've done is just run from one thing to the next, like chickens with our heads cut off, and it's very frustrating. We feel like we're just going from one thing to the next, and we never have a moment just to stop, to reflect, and to breathe deep, and to enjoy where we are. In this great part of the world this week, I won't see it. 30 minutes from San Francisco, right next to the coastline. Haven't done any of it, haven't seen it. Mostly been a hotel room or inside some workshop hall, wherever that has been. Don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for you to feel sorry for me. Heck no. I'm just saying what I did this week was dumb. And it wasn't the wisest move. And I think it comes also from this struggle of I want to appear to be successful versus, you know what, I'm good, which is fulfillment. I am fulfilled, which means internally I'm not lacking. That's the goal. The goal isn't what the world would call success or achievement or anything like that. That's not the goal. Because that's why oftentimes we'll get somewhere and we will feel empty. I think the happiest people are the ones that don't define success and achievement and put that in their bucket list of goals. More so, it's the ones that are able to describe what fulfillment looks like in their life. Being fulfilled is the key word here, because successful has a lot of false meanings to it. So a lot of the people in the world that you and I see, we think they're successful, but they don't feel good inside. And that's where the word fulfilled comes from, because it's internal. It means I am really happy with where I am. I don't feel like I'm empty. I'm not missing something. That's the essence of the word. It's a really, really powerful word. And I think that's what we're all trying to achieve. And unfortunately, some of us get so wrapped up in achievement or success that we miss the mark, or we don't see the forest through the trees. I'm in the process of trying to listen better and to be smarter. And there comes a point, you know, when I accepted these workshops months back, I thought to myself, you can do that. Wow, you can knock out 6 in 1 week. That's great. And I really think in hindsight, the mistake is not knowing how to say no. And I think if we want to truly have a balanced life, oftentimes it's more important that we learn how to say no than we learn how to say yes. Because there's always more stuff you could be doing. There's more emails you could be answering. There's more clients you could be pleasing. But the bottom line is, all that stuff is just incredibly temporary. My friend Chris Brogan once said a really great quote, because someone asked him, how do you define success? And he said, success is saying yes when you want to say yes, and no when you want to say no. And And I've seen a lot of people, myself included, that all of the yeses just drove them in the ground because they never learned to say no. Because ultimately we want to please people, and also oftentimes we're afraid to miss out. And the truth is, we probably won't. In fact, what we end up missing is the things that matter most to us.